Hello, beautifuls and handsomes. We're going to get started this morning. Where are we going to go today? I think we'll start with Whispers of the Ocean. Good morning. And we are going to do your internal needs going after this full moon in Capricorn, which is today. It peaks most likely the day after. So all of the effects have already been felt up to this point. Remember, you are changing. You're morphing and growing, and the transformation is almost imminent for you, Libra. If those of you that feel tired from ascension, or this has been a long road, I felt that one. And we are going to see what your internal needs are in the first part of the reading. And then after is advice on what's coming up next. We get 3 cards in that section, okay? And we'll just break it down in general. So this is the general reading for today, and I'll put that back. So you have 2 messages from Whispers of the Ocean. I don't know what they are until now. We have resilience with number 1, and we have like a little secret cove here. So let's check it out. We have like a little cave. Number 1, resilience. There's no need to rush or push. This is a time to take things as they come. You have the determination and patience to handle what is happening. Gorgeous. We have a family of tortoises. I always say tortoises, and we have that as your first card. So resilience with base number 1, okay? Your internal needs is to surpass this time so far as I'm reading the cards. You have built up, it's almost like I'm getting, you have reserves from past lifetimes, and this is being used, okay? You utilize it to strengthen yourself. I spoke on the other channel about like doing that from the core. I believe it was like our 3rd or 4th day's videos over there, but you don't need to check it out. It's not necessary. We have looking at the underbelly with number 6. Okay, so we see a shoal of fish here. We see a lot of activity. Everybody's swimming within that area. And then at the top, it looks like it's a whale. I don't think that's like a tiger shark or anything. Nothing dangerous. Well, whales are dangerous. And it says here, number 6. Be sure that you are using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself at this time, or perhaps project you are working on something that you could use fine-tuning. So right now is a good time to look at all of those resources, plus how can I retune them or refine them. Looking at the underbelly of the situation. Okay, so 2 important things here. There could be if I were to choose an archetype, there could be like a Queen of Cups or King of Cups retuning their life. Emotions reset. This is a good time to use this moon as what are my projections going forward. The new moons are about new manifestations. The full moons are about something finishing up. So this is a beautiful time to look at those things that are ending, okay? Let's look at your internal. Let's give this a go today. Let's look at your internal self and what your needs are. A couple of cards, please. The first, the World. I have the World. The Empress. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, sorry for the long pause too. I'm thinking about what these are. The World card is that culmination. You had the swimming into the underbelly, number 6. Refining. This is a time to look at the ending. You know, we're changing, so this is a good time to look at it in the face. With the World card, we have Capricorn here. And the World can be anything on social media. It can be connections at long distance. The World is like all the continents brought together, right? And so with the World tree, we're finishing something important though, okay? Empress, I can flash it real quick. In the past, I couldn't. I still got to be careful with that. And the 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. There could be a decision here, Libra, because the 2 of Pentacles is throwing something up in the air and debating. That's why the 2 coins do that, as you know. And there could be something that is like you're still muddling over or you're still unsure about. It could be a choice or a decision, but look who's doing the choice. Like look who gets to decide. It's the Empress. They're in the lavender bluish dress, okay? And then also she has a cornucopia that she's holding on her arm. This is you in the reading, so that's the Taurus or Libra, okay? And then we have this ending. The ending matters to you. It's a very big thing. I think it has precedence because you want to close it completely without looking back. It's almost like what I'm getting is somebody kind of turning and then completely looking forward. The Empress has the ability to do that. That is the immense major arcana. It's not the other court cards. It would be a type of person like this. Okay, so your internal needs is possibly, you know, that's the Empress, so putting yourself first. Even if that's hard sometimes, even if you're in charge of the household, you have a lot of responsibilities or obligations. I think it's something about health and like prioritizing that too. So I'm like putting it down really fast. And the other channel, it's so funny because we laughed about that, like the consistency of like, I can't show a lot of things. So I apologize on here. I'll try to tape up more cards today too. And that way it can stay up longer. King of Swords. Okay, internal matters. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. That could be some of the signs here. I have the Seven of Wands. There goes the Capricorn full moon. Okay. Whenever I see the Seven of Wands with the moon, it can signify surrender, releasing the old thoughts as well that bring us down. So do you watch negative things on your phone? Are you attuned to the positive things that can inspire you? Are you doing a lot of movement too? You can ask yourself today, is the movement real? Okay. And then how can we go and refine that with this card? I love it because it's telling you to go into the deeper introspective part of yourself. This card is saying it's emotions plus its actions. So I think that's the reading's pointing, plus all of this strength with resilience off to my right over here with the tortoises, because there can be support with the three there, or you can confide in somebody as well, like a really good friend, somebody that you know has taken action too in their life, someone who's similar to you. If that's not around, maybe you're a family member as well. So we have resilience. Let's ask some questions, okay? What is the purpose of this internal maybe makeover? Or maybe some of us have made active changes. You had three that flipped there. Ace of Swords. Okay, it's already blocked off. That's good. Ace of Swords is a breakthrough. What I like about this card is sometimes the breakthrough can come from us. We have all the abilities within us. We forget that. That's why you even have resilience. Let's look at your three cards. The reason why this is happening is the Three of Swords reversed. Okay, that's good. I'll tell you in a moment why that's good to see. Six of Wands. We have Leo. Always in the same spot around here in your reading. Towards the middle and the end, that's when I see Leo pop out for you guys. 4+ years on the channel, that this is the position when it starts coming out. And then it's covered, but I'm going to ensure it with the Nine of Wands. It's important to you. I think here the growth is important because the wounded warrior, the aspect of it that's important is the warrior part, the survival, okay? I don't know what the goal here is, to see that you finish something, okay? I feel like a point of culmination. The Three of Swords reverse says that you are personally coming out of the Three of Swords upright. So when it's like this, it means we have heartbreak. We've dealt with it. It takes a lot of time to heal a specific incident and or a person or place. So when we reverse it, and that's the format you had it in this reading, during this full moon in Capricorn, you learn to tie up those things and put those emotions in the right place. That's what I think it's telling me in the reverse, or you are no longer heartbroken. All right, we have worked through the maybe heavier parts of healing there. I'm gonna get a clarifier just to make sure. I don't wanna just talk and blurt things out. I wanna make sure with that card being in the reverse. And then you have the Six of Wands. Ensured successes, safety, growth for your family and you. Six of Wands can also be like, I have a work success, and it could be recognition, because this is a card meaning the Libra is seen. The Libra has been heard. We don't have justice. I'm pretty surprised about that. I'm surprised in this reading it would have tied everything beautifully. We'll keep going in a moment. My bottom of the deck card is the Hanged Man and the Page of Cups. So there's sincere words. You could have environmentally somebody that wants to apologize. I feel like it could actually be a water sign of Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Maybe you've been having dreams about them too. Something about connecting it even from your 3D world. And then it goes into your dreams or something. You might be getting messages about them in your dreams. And then we have the Six of Wands. Okay, so let's clarify 2 unknowns in your reading. 3 of Swords reversed. Let's go there first. Shuffle for the 3 of Swords reversed. Thank you for joining me today too. I hope your whole day is satisfactory and that you get some of your answers here. 5 of Cups popped out, 6 of Cups on my shuffle. Okay, I might be a little bit too early as well, showcasing these 2 cards, but I'll do my best to explain. You are dealing with a sense of loss about it. Maybe you perceive it as a loss, or some of you have already qualified it as a loss. The full moon in Capricorn is pretty stubborn. You know, it teaches us the hard lessons. Some of it is long time coming around to show us again. And the 5 of Cups is saying, you can deal with that loss in such a practical way, also maybe even more healthy manner than you already have been. So we can look at some of our addictions or something that we're doing repeatedly. And the 5 of Cups is saying, look at all the winning parts of it though, that you're getting out of it, maybe even in the current. Okay, I feel like that's, because that's Libra, 3 of Swords, typically that's our card, and the 5 of Cups is a Scorpio elemented card here. 6 of Wands is Leo, and then you have another 6 with this nostalgia or somebody missing you. So 6 of Cups, they're joining hands there. I feel like there could be memories of a past romance. Some of you are dealing with it head on, which means you're very ascended because you're not afraid to look it in the face with the 6 of Cups. Clarify the, first of all, the 6 of Wands. I have a sideways Queen of Cups. I always tell you guys the format I get the card in. It's Cancer. But she crosses now the 6 of Wands on my table. So that's a crossing thing that I'm trying to show you here. Cancer is intercepting this Leo energy. So it's Cancer, Leo, as you guys know, very, very famously this combo goes. She's trying to reach that success with, I want to call it a distinct emotion. Okay, so she's trying to pinpoint maybe, or it's coming to her in her dreams. This is a very capable person. Okay, they wear their heart on their sleeves, but not necessarily in the losing game ever. I think that's a strong suit in this reading. She keeps coming out every day. She was in yesterday's reading. She's coming out on the bonus channel too. But we're going to move everything here. She's coming out more and more and more. And so what that's telling me is that there can be something about inner resilience. Both cards, can't even make it up. Both of them have precedence in helping you. Okay, so it can be a healing tool. Wearing your heart on your sleeve is not necessarily something that you got to save here. It's something that you already have. Internal emotions, I see that somebody could be missing you and sending the energy your way. Okay, now be careful because here you can learn to accept or reject those emotions. Could be a past lover. It can be an ex for some of you because 6 of Cups is nostalgia. Clarify that 6 because we already have the 6 of Wands. Inner strength with the Queen of Cups. 4 of Wands. I see a couple things with this 4 of Wands. And it was severely upright. On the other channel, I would some days get it like this. Never in the reverse. It was pretty rare to get it in the reverse. 4 of Wands is about gatherings. I see the Dane together with you. I see like it's important for them to get something off their chest or to reignite it for concerns that they have. They might want to talk to you too. Okay. Further clarification, how will this help if Libra brings heart into it, or if Libra wants to do that? 8 of Wands, you guys will have swift communication, compassionate communication is what I have. She's compassion, okay? 5 of Cups is also addressing the loss of the past. There can be some communication here that is uniquely smart. Maybe both of you didn't communicate smartly in the past too, or intelligibly. I think that's what it is, because I think the 8 of Wands is a breakthrough that you can achieve if both parties want it. If some of you were in something a little bit more messy or it was hurtful and you don't want to talk to them anymore, you also have free will. So that's the beautiful way here in the reading we can deduce that. But I do think that they want to gather with you. Do we have anything here of like indicative change? You breakthrough. You have the Ace of Swords. So let's see that really quickly. For Libra, what is the Empress and the Ace of Swords? Because I have both cards. Thank you. You have one on the table, two. Queen of Wands is what I'm showing. That's the Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands, Seven of Cups. I think you have the power here to display to this person how far you've come. We got Aries in the Green Man, and we have the Ten of Cups. How far you've come, your ability to change things on your own. Look at how single she looks here too, okay? And if some of you have gotten support, I think you voiced it. And for others of you, I think you have reached very deeply within to make a decision. A lot of it looks on the table singly, like you own it as a sovereign, the Empress to the Queen of Cups. Then you go to something really creative here, which could light up even in the brain space. This can be a cranial space even. Queen of Wands is creative. She can be an entrepreneur. Some of you are already that. There are beginnings here of maybe a creative idea in your life or a lifestyle change is what I see. In the age of Aquarius too, we learned that using our emotions isn't a bad thing. It can help us. So I think you're building up some type of like core, let me word this right, a core resilience to deal with discerning emotions around you. You might have been discerning for a long time on your own, and now you're able to discern situations, places, timing. Okay, it's like it's a bigger thing. You're discerning a lot, but it's coming to you faster due to what you've been through in the past. Empress. Okay, it's a bigger concept. I'll write more below this video to make it all a greater picture, but that's how I'm feeling the emotion, is it's going a step deeper. Okay, they view you as the Ten of Cups. I also think it's the Cups cards. It's the 5 and the 10. I have no 5 of Pentacles. Okay, I only have that 5 of Cups. What is the communication mainly about? 2 of Swords. Okay, because somebody is at a crossroads. This can be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You got Scorpio, you have Cancer. 5 of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And this is just for the morning too. So we also have new love coming up next. I think they have a decision as well. This person does. Just give me a second. 10 of Cups, 5 of Cups, regret. They could be regretting a decision between making a wrong pass in the recent past. They could have chosen a wrong person. I'm getting a story like that, I have to say. I feel like they selected wrong. They could be at a new crossroads now, and they're looking back at a Queen of Cups. This story is illuminating that emotional capability. Maybe a lot of you have that, and you're a sovereign. That's why you're being looked at, okay? And then we have one last card here, Temperance. I had this yesterday too. Temperance with number 14. They might want to smooth the edges if both of you had fought before, or there was a relationship matter brought up, okay? Because Temperance is about making peace, and it's a very, very patient card, Archangel Michael energy. What's the possible outcome if they are able to divulge their feelings? 4 of Cups. That you were a missed opportunity. We had a lot of heavy hitters in this reading. That's not really typical, okay? And then you had some significant minor arcanas, both of them in my hand. So we have the Page of Cups there and the 4 of Cups. They want to sincerely say to you, it is a regret. The 4 of Cups is about sadness, apathy, letting somebody know. Also, there's a dragonfly over her head. Let me put it really close if you guys don't mind. There's a symbol of dragonfly, which is change, over her head. They sincerely might want to tell you why they're in a crossroads as well. Are their feelings unchanged for Libra, or there's something? 9 of Swords upright. So they've been worried about it. You could be dealing with someone who battles heavily like anxiety or worry. And let me get a split for you, Libra. The Chariot. It's amazing because you're moving really, really quickly two of the fastest cards in your reading, Eight of Wands and the Chariot. You could be moving to make massive change. And this person is worried that it's all too late. Okay, you got apathy, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. Thank you guys for joining me. I want to clarify just one more thing. If Libra is doing anything very, very positive for themselves today, what's that magic or that type of thing that they keep doing with resilience? Thank you. One card, Ace of Wands, and I gotta do it fast. So the Ace of Wands is passion, reigniting that. It's also like your intelligible way of communicating universally. I'm ready because this is new beginnings. So that's fast. I'm sorry it's so quickly too. You're communicating that internal change is about to go outward. So this reading, actually, the questions we asked in the beginning, it has matter because it's about to be shown on the outside, Libra. You're going to be displaying this on the outside of yourself. Also, as it's been living inside you too, okay? I love this reading. The Chariot is bigger too, last comments, because if they have a crossroads coming up, your person, then your movement is what is exciting this person, or they're concerned about that Chariot there that you're doing. And if you notice, not one of the horses is black. In this one, both of them are displaying purity and resilience and moving onward and upward. And that's what I see here. Thank you guys so much. We will return with new love in a moment, where we get 3 cards for each section.